Hi everyone, thank you for being here. Here at the middle school, we are all about kindness. From classroom to classroom, you will find so many amazing teachers. In fact, let's go talk to one. I'm here with Mr. Cappy, one of the math teachers here at the middle school. I'm just going to ask you a few questions. Thank you for being here though. What is the schedule like?
The schedule in the middle school, a little bit different from elementary school. Our day starts at 8:15 a.m. and ends at 3 p.m. And our day is broken up into 9 periods, and each period is approximately 40 minutes. So if you think about it, when you're new to this building, you're coming from a place where you might have been in one room for a good part of the day.
Yeah.
Now you're going to be moving from room to room about every 40 minutes or so. So it's a much nicer schedule for you as you get into the later.
What is our school like for the new 6th graders coming in?
New 6th graders have a lot of options when they come to the middle school. You have things to choose from like academic clubs, you have recreational clubs, you might even have some competitive clubs. Lots of things to choose from in a really big building with a lot to offer. Also, you have exposure and contact with lots of different teachers, administrators, and staff members that maybe you didn't have before in elementary school.
I'm here with Mr. Masano. Thank you for being here. I'm just going to ask you a few questions about our school. Can you tell me what kind of environment our school is like?
Yes, sure, Chase. So I think the most important thing when we talk about our middle school environment is that we have a safe and respectful environment.
Yeah.
So at all times, the number one priority is safety, and that's not just physical safety, that's obviously a priority, but there are also priorities of emotional safety and social safety that students feel comfortable in the building. And that lends itself to also a respectful environment, and so going beyond safety, a respectful environment in that people are interacting in a courteous manner,
Sure.
that they're showing every single person in this building the same at a very high level of respect, because that's what we all deserve.
Yeah. What are the standards for each of the students here who come to our school?
The standards are, the expectations would be that if you're walking into Monroe Woodbury Middle School, that you're going to contribute to that environment in a positive way. So the behavioral and academic expectations are very simple in that we expect you to come in and make decisions that are going to contribute to this being a safe building, a safe place to learn. We're going to expect that you're making respectful decisions, you're presenting yourself in a respectful way so that throughout the day, everybody is feeding off of that positive and respectful climate, right? And that makes sure that when people feel safe and kids feel respected and safe in this building, they are going to learn at their optimum level. If it's, we're not going to be in an optimal situation if people are not feeling safe and comfortable. So that's what we need to make sure is in place so that the learning happens at the level that we've come to expect in Monroe Woodbury.
What is one piece of advice you would give to each of the students?
And thinking about being an adolescent, it is not an easy time in life, and we all come to a point where we have to make decisions, and those decisions impact our future. And so my advice would be to any kid, to any student, that usually the difficult decision is the one that you have to make. So when you're sitting there and you have, I'll give a very easy one, you have the option of, I could do my homework now and be ready for tomorrow's lesson, or I can go on and play Xbox right now. It's a lot easier to just go play Xbox.
Yeah.
The difficult decision is I have to sit here, crack open a book, and get this homework done. It's not the easy decision, it's a harder decision, but it's the decision that's going to lead to a better outcome for you in your future. And that goes for everything from peer pressure situations to social media situations. It's very easy to get involved in some negative stuff, It's easy to kind of joke and pile on with other people who are doing it. It's difficult to say, I'm going to be different, I'm gonna do something different, I'm not gonna get involved here. I'm gonna stand up for somebody who's having a hard time. Or I'm going to step away from what's happening right here because I don't wanna be a part of it. This doesn't reflect my values. And that's a very difficult thing for adults to do. You put on top of that we're talking about, 13-year-olds and it becomes that much more difficult.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Mr. Bassano.
My pleasure, Chase. Thank you.